So you're telling me earlier that your check-in process right now is a nightmare, that nobody owns the check-in process right, and sometimes y'all aren't sure what the paperwork is. Let me show you how easy LobbyFox makes the check-in process, because I'm sure like, oh, new piece of technology, everyone's got to learn. But it's intuitive. You just simply come in, visitor comes in, if they're checking in, obviously if they're leaving, they would hit check out, but they're coming in. And first off, you can actually change the language. You said your facility is all English, right?
Absolutely.
The one you got. Okay, so we'll just leave that on English. So we say you're checking in, we're just going to say one person's checking in. I'm going to drop my phone number in there. Very used to that, giving that thing up, right? More telemarketers calling you. Going to put my name in here real fast. I'm just going to put the first couple of initials to speed up this process. And my company is going to be ABC. And we're going to say next here. And actually it says I'm required to take a photo for this. So we're going to grab a quick photo. So now my picture's in there, my name, my company's in here. Move to the next level. Yes, this is totally good. If not, you can just go back and edit this information by saying no. You move right back in to make whatever edit you want. I think it's great. I look handsome. And so now we get to reasons for visit. This is what is called a visitor type. And so one of the things we would do when we're setting you up is just ask what types of people that you have visit your facility, right, Tristan? So, like for example, nowadays because of COVID, nobody goes out for lunch. Everybody has DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that. You've also got vendors coming in, dropping off parts. You got truck drivers picking up finished goods. You've got, if you guys have a clinic here in your facility, you might have family members that have a cough that they're going to come into the clinic to see things. So you have a wide variety of visitors, job applicants. I'm just going to say I have a scheduled appointment, and I know there's this guy here, his name's Tyler, so I'm going to hunt him up. And as you can see, as I'm putting that in, I'm not able to see anyone's name. So if I didn't have a scheduled visit, and I'm that guy trying to sell the credit card machines, the one you try to run off all the time, right? So he doesn't know who's here. He has no idea. He can't just look in and see what those titles are, right? And so I'm going to pick Tyler. I'm going to quickly move through that process here. And now I'm at probably one of the very most important parts here, because right now you have no idea where any of these documents anyone has signed is currently at. Well, now they're going to be right here in this database. I'm going to read this. This could be any number of documents. It could be a non-disclosure agreement, which I advise. It could be an anti-photography agreement, which I advise. It could be a liability waiver, saying if somebody loses their arm while they're at your facility, that's on them, not on you. I also advise that. You have your own legal team for that. But either way, whatever it is, I'm going to quickly grab the signature. And now that's database. It's up in the cloud. If your building burns down, I still have all the paperwork for all of the people that have checked in on LobbyFox. Where in what you're doing right now, you have none of that paperwork. It is all gone. All records of anyone visiting and anything they've ever signed goes right up in smoke with the rest of the facility. So I missed the short video. So there was a video, short video. So video can be as long or as short as you want. I know your facility is different than everyone's facilities. We go into plastic injection molding facilities. We go into die-cast facilities. So the safety regulations are different, right? And the things that you want to communicate to the guests are different. And so what we would is work with you on so it's specific to exactly what your all's needs are. And you know what those safety needs are, right? So great. So once the video is done, we can easily implement a quiz. This is so that we can have a cataloged, database moment that showed not only did they watch the video, which we just databased, but they had comprehension of said video. What are the answers to this quiz? I can try again in 10 hours, it says.
10 hours.
You failed the COVID quiz.
I failed the COVID quiz. So if I pass the quiz, what happens next? Very simply, badge prints out. So now I'm easily identifiable within the facility. And imagine this, in a modern world, instead of someone getting a phone call on an old desk phone, they're getting both an email, which they're in right now, is in their email, because everybody lives in their email, and they're receiving a text message on the mobile device. I swear people will lose their children before they lose their cell phones. And so you know that your host now knows you're here. He or she has your mobile number. They know how to reach out to you. You're already properly identified. You've already been checked in, safetied up, signed off, and ready to go. Was that easy?
Absolutely.